Good evening, YouTube. Whiskey and Jones bringing you another Destiny 2 video.
What are we drinking tonight?
Well, I've got the Danny Boy IPA. Which one is it again?
Johnny Quid.
Johnny
I
Quid.
believe.
Danny Boy's a local beer, so you're going to hear a lot of that.
And I am drinking Upland Dragonfly IPA, which is out of Bloomington, Indiana. If you are a Hoosier, you know where Bloomington's at.
Yep.
All right. We had the new patch come out in Destiny, so we're going to talk a little bit about two specific guns that I wanted to try out because I use them constantly to see what actually happened. First one you're going to see here is a Crucible match using Telesto and the Breakneck Auto Rifle. In theory, the Auto Rifle got a nice big giant buff.
Yeah.
And the
flat damage increase. So anyone who likes auto rifles should really be happy with the patch.
And the Telesto got a giant, and I just died again, giant nerf. But the good news is, if you're a Telesto fan in PvE, you're not going to be that sad. If you're a Telesto fan in PvP, which I personally was because I suck at PvP, Telesto was nice, dropping stuff around corners and various things like that, and you'd get some kills that normally you wouldn't get. Well, that's pretty much gone now. You're going to see here in just a second. Yeah. Right about here. Hang on, here we go. Okay, there it is, and barely even halfway down.
Yeah.
With a close
not halfway down,
range, half shield. Yeah, half shield.
So that's quite a bit of a nerf.
So, honestly, before the patch, that guy would have been dead.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like almost dead, kind of dead. He'd been really effing
almost
dead.
like twice dead.
Twice dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of pissed because I suck at PvP.
Yeah, Telesto is about all you had.
That's pretty much all I had.
Now you got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing.
So what do you think about the auto rifle and the breakneck? I mean, that was a pretty good auto rifle through that Gambit bounty quest. So now
it.
with the boost to the auto rifles, what do you think about that?
In PvP, it still sucks. Because in all honesty, and you'll see me die quite a bit here, but in all honesty, what ends up happening is you get 2 pulsed from a pulse rifle, you get 3 shotted from a hand cannon, and the breaknecks, unless you have a rampage, buff on it at that point in time, so it's shooting faster and doing more damage, you got a little pea shooter. So they're always killing you quicker than you're killing them, even at close range. So it gets really annoying. So I usually don't use the auto rifle in PvP. I'm usually using a Go Figure that's maxed out. And you're 2 pulsing if you have that, and if you have a rampage buff on it, you're like 1.5 pulsing. So in all honesty, I don't think auto rifles are usable at all in PvP.
So you think, so for PvE, it seems like they are still in a good spot, but maybe for PvP, the buff that they gave them in this last patch still leaves auto rifles a little behind the rest of the choices.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Now we're going to switch over here real quick. This is going to be a pretty short video. Nothing too fancy. Just wanted to show you guys a couple of the changes in the new patch that came out. Switch over here to a Gambit match that I ran. Same exact setup. So I'm using Solar, I'm using the Breakneck, and I'm using Telesto. So same exact setup. And I lose this match. I got to admit, they smoked us twice in a row. Pretty sure it was a clan group, in all honesty, because they burned the boss down so fast it was insane.
But this should give us a pretty decent look at the difference between the same loadout with the Breakneck and Telesto.
Literally
PvE.
Killing these guys. Right. I just killed 5 guys in 3 seconds.
Right. So we get a look at the difference between PvE and PvP with the same loadout.
Exactly.
And I guess our never-ending question of, is Telesto still the besto?
In PvE? Hell yes. Telesto is 100% the besto. I love it. Can't get enough of it. If you got a big bad boy in front of you with a shield, that shield is down in 1 shot. Dude is usually dead in the 2nd shot at the absolute latest. sometimes you're going to nail them the whole thing in one shot.
Right.
So I believe I switch over to the Telesto somewhere up here. Yeah, there we go. And you'll see a couple shots here. Not on any big guys, but that guy's dead. That guy's dead. I mean, it's a one-shot kill for the vast majority of stuff that you're going to hit in a game match.
And that's awesome where you lay the projectiles down, and nobody's new to that.
Yeah.
But that's what it's made for. So it is a little sad that the nerf hit it so hard in PvE. I mean, PvP,
yeah.
right? I mean, taking half the shield down is just ridiculous. It'd be one thing if he had like a quarter health left, and you just had to hit him like one time with something.
Exactly.
I'd be like, all right,
exactly.
That's fine. Because for any energy weapon to just one shot kill somebody,
But with the load time of Telesto, it's like you gotta ramp that thing up.
Yep. No, I was okay with it. I didn't think it was overpowered.
So now you're not seeing a video of the other thing that I was trying out when it came to the new patch,
right.
which is the. I'm gonna die
hiding,
here because I'm
the...
hiding. There's my 15
gotcha.
loss.
Yep.
Yeah. That's. I just got owned. That made me a little sad because I got him down to like 5 seconds before he found me and totally smoked my ass. But you see here, as I was saying, we lose a lot.
Yeah.
By a lot.
I see that now. That's
so it's definitely a little painful in this particular one.
I question whether or not we should even be showing this video, but
well, you know,
here we are. That's fine.
Mad
you
gaming.
know what? Sometimes
middle-aged dad, baby.
That's
middle-aged
right.
dad.
That's right. We didn't claim to be the best. We're just bringing you our perspective.
Exactly. So, I mean, look at that. That was awesome.
You just smoked two guys.
Hammer smoked that dude right there. Actually, two dudes right there. But
Well,
in general, you see here with the auto rifle buff, and then I actually switch over to Telesto here in a second. Both these guns completely whoop ass in Gambit PvE.
Sure.
Standard going around doing stuff. So if you're a PvP nut, definitely stay away from Telesto now. It's not worth the trouble.
So you guys, for all the people viewing this, all four of you, you can go on to Bungie's website and read all of the changes, but with the Sandbox update. But we just wanted to bring you a perspective on a couple good scenarios of weapons that we used a lot, and one of those being the Breakneck and the auto rifle platform, and then the Telesto, because those were a couple. One got a big buff, one got a big nerf, and this is just a little gameplay on, how we see those playing out. So,
and the other thing I did try out but didn't do in this video is I was going and trying the Arc Hulk Smash, and honestly, the buff on that super is pretty dang amazing.
Nice.
It whooped some serious butt. It did a hell of a lot more damage in my impression. It did a lot more damage, both on the initial slam and the pulses afterwards. So pretty happy with that one as well too.
That sounds like a pretty good follow-up video, maybe.
That might be a follow-up
video.
video.
Maybe we could bring a little bit of super change type video to the audience here.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, hey, if you guys like what you see, you know what to do. Hit the buttons, the positive ones, and come back for more. We'll bring some more video, some more Destiny 2 content coming up soon.
Have a good one. See you.